back.
We are. How was your summer?
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Let's start it off like this. Summer. Did we have a summer?
It flew by. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, I feel like, because the kids got off the bus from the last day of school in Ontario, and literally we got in the truck and we went away for a week.
Yeah.
So I feel like we just did that trip and they were back to school. That's not the case, obviously, but it flew by for us. How was your summer?
The summer was so good. It 100%. I agree with her. Like it was just there, and then all of a sudden we're closing like this weekend. Our trailer.
You're close. Oh, because of hunting, I guess.
Et voila, she knows me.
Yeah.
She knows me. Yeah, so Beau is starting, and then we have the Congrès de Montanaille, the
Okay.
Ski-Doo conference, and then back to the hunt. So yeah, it's
Busy. Wow.
it was good. It was so good. We spent a lot of time on the boat. That's
that's
what I
good.
wanted to do. So when you spent a lot of time on the road,
We sure did.
yeah, lots of mileage. How many mileage?
So our first trip, we just did the Thousand Islands area, so
Oh, nice.
that wasn't too bad. But then we did the Maritimes in August,
Yeah.
and we did almost 6,400 kilometers.
Yeah, I remember. Brings
Yeah.
back good
Yeah,
memories. So
yeah, it was good though.
good.
It was good. We the one downside we had this year was, as everyone knows, the forest fires.
Oh my goodness, I thought of you right
greatly
away.
affected us.
Yeah.
We saw water bombers the day at the beach. Every 7 minutes, 2 water bombers were filling up in the bay close to us. So we had quite the show on our beach day. And then all the hiking trails were closed. So
Because of the smoke.
because
and the,
no, they didn't want anyone in the bush. It was a $25,000
sense.
fine in New Brunswick if you got caught
That's
in the
true.
bush.
That's true.
So we had to, flip around some of our plans, especially with the Cabot Trail. There was some hiking trails that we wanted to do to go
Yeah.
see waterfalls and whatnot. So, we're flexible. We just fixed it, but by fixing it, we ended up doing more stuff
Doesn't
in,
mean
in
you
the
can't
truck.
go back.
Exactly.
I
So-
love the East Coast.
Yeah.
I love the
Oh,
East Coast.
I wanted to go back to Inverness as soon as we crossed the causeway back into the mainland and off of Cape Breton Island, if you don't know. There's a peace there.
Yes, there
like
is.
Like
Yes.
it's a peaceful energy on the island. I could move there in a heartbeat. If someone said, Catherine, I have a property for you, here you go, I'd go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that. I hear you though.
Yeah.
I love it. I
It's-
love
yeah.
Cabot's
So,
Trail,
yes.
Bay of Fundy. I love it all. Honeywell,
Hopewell Capes.
Hopewell Capes.
Yeah, we
I
did
love
all of it. We did
Yeah.
PEI. So.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Good. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what date we are?
We are the open book of September 11th.
September 11th is also a Memorial Day for, unfortunately, what happened in New York. If
Yes.
we all remember back
9/11.
9/11. So thoughts and prayers back to there.
To everyone affected. And
It's it still sticks in our mind. You
It
know
is,
what
yeah.
happened. And anyway,
Yeah.
September 11th.
Yep. Yes.
Where'd
We're
it go?
almost halfway through September already.
That's for sure. Do you want to do the first two? We could talk about the memories.
Sure.
And then I'm going to let you jump right in because I do have to do some adjusting. Sorry.
So we did have a memory. I don't know if we had any comments on it. I don't have the comments, but the picture was of Alexandre Woodburn Heron, the director of the Bank of Montreal, in 1959.
1959. Oh my goodness sake. Time flies. Like, I don't know them either, but Bank of Montreal was always Bank of Montreal, and then it switched to Banque Nationale, and
Okay.
like
It was Bank National when I moved here, so.
Was it Banque Nationale?
It
Oh, yeah.
was,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Oh wow.
But it was on the corner there.
Yeah, and you were here. You're here 21 years.
22.
22 now. Time is really flying.
It
I know when I
has.
saw the pictures of the kids going back to school, and I'm like, oh.
I know.
So that's a good memory, and we had no comments on it.
We
so-
had no comments, but the reason that we chose that memory is a French podcast called Sur la piste crème, not sure, crème.
Du crime.
It was written, directed, and produced by Mireille Damour and René Richard in Kapuskasing. And they came here this summer to record their episode 28 in the very building where Alexandre Heron, the manager of the Bank of Montreal, was murdered during an attempted robbery on May 15th, 1959. His murderer was the last man to be sentenced to death and then hung in Quebec. So the podcast is going to air this week.
Wow.
Next week, sorry.
It's all good. I was just going to say
Yeah.
that, but she did it. So
Yeah, next week.
I love our our background sounds because they help us,
They
right?
do.
Because if we forget something, we don't have ghosts in the studio. We actually have the girls. I love it. I love it.
Yep.
So, a little reminder for everyone. We know school is back in session.
Yeah.
Please be cautious out there, not just now, from now till the end of the school year. I love the signs that went out from Nathalie Macamo, Macamo, sorry, who wanted to purchase signs to put them in their yards. So TBCTK, we did buy one, and we put one outside
Nice.
on the fence. It's a huge thing. Safety of the kids is always important. Fast drivers, people want to get home, people want to do things. The safety of the kids is much more important than anything else.
100%.
So all students, teachers, and educational staff in Temiskaming, welcome back. Hope you guys have an incredible year. So caution is advised. Both streets by the school. So one is one way and then the other one is the other way. But just be cautious. More children, of course, are walking, cycling, school bus, safety once again. But some are not just walking and cycling. Some are on the trottinette in French is
It's a trottinette.
no, it's a
no, it's not. It's a scooter, maybe. No, I don't think it is.
It's like a skateboard.
It's a
thing
skateboard with a handle on
with
it.
a handle on it. There we go. Please, please, please be vigilant. Drivers, safety, not just for you, for the sake of the kids. And you know it is mandatory to stop at a school bus when flashing lights. Not only would you lose 9 points and have these infractions, watch for the flashing lights. It's super important. Right?
It really is.
There we go. Oh, this is a big one.
Yeah. So,
And I even highlighted it.
moving on to the town of Temiskaming, they have announced that the 2025 municipal elections are coming up. If you are 18 years of age or older and available on November 2nd, they need your help to be a part of the election team.
Yes.
There are several positions available. So if you'd like more information or to register, you can call the center at 819-627-3273, extension 102. So they're encouraging everyone who wants to be involved in your community to give them a call. And you can apply as early as September 19th for positions. If you would like to be a candidate within the election, all the documentation is currently available on the website, or you can go into the town hall during their business hours. The candidate application period is September 19th to October 2nd, Monday to Friday. So the hours of the town hall are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. They're closed for lunch and reopen at 1 p.m. till 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
The deadline for the application is the full day, so you have until 4:30 p.m. on October 3rd to get your candidate application in.
Okay, well, we have some big ones, so we're going to be sharing quite a bit out here.
Yeah.
So the healthcare summary, we all know what's happening. All these protests, petitions are out. All kinds of things are out there. Just a little thing, if you hadn't noticed, on the polls right now, there is a petition out there, and you could scan the code.
The QR code?
The QR code. So it's showing French right now, but you scan the code, it'll bring it to you in French or in English. If you want, you can go in and put your name down for the petition. This is the Quebec, Ontario, Quebec thing that we're talking about for the health care system. So just a historic mobilization. So on Tuesday, August the 12th, the town council, the hall was packed with 150 citizens, of course, surrounding Temiskaming, Kippawa, Kepawak. They all gathered in Detory Hall. It says in Desjardins Hall. They all gathered at the center. We'll put it there. It says Desjardins. The goal was to defend their right, accessible, and continuous care. So important. 3 resolutions and very clear messages that came about. One is to immediately restore past practices, guaranteeing access, of course, to healthcare in Ontario. Strengthen the CISSS AT's collaboration with regional and Ontario healthcare stakeholders. And finally, to establish a citizen advisory committee and reestablish care pathways in, it's incomplete. So care pathways. We'll leave it at that. Answers to frequently
Would you like me to take over?
frequently asked questions. Why did access to healthcare in Ontario cease so quickly? It's true. It came pretty quick. Why? Because the CSAT, the CSAT unilaterally and without consultation ended a practice that had been in place for decades. This practice simplified administrative procedures and closed the cost gap between provinces.
And there is a gap.
And there is a gap.
There is a true gap. For those who question that, there is a true gap. We have actually experienced it the opposite way. So there is a true gap.
True enough. Since this abandonment, some physicians have demanded payment or refunded to treat
Or refused.
refused to treat most patients in our region. Canada offers free healthcare. Why not us? Well, in Canada, 2 agreements exist. Why are most Ontario doctors refusing our patients? According to North Bay Chief of Medical Staff, lack of registration with the RAMQ, previously managed by the CSAT. Procedure deemed cumbersome, including French certification. Loss of revenue related to RAMQ billing, previously compensated by the CSAT. Desire not to impose upfront payments on patients. Pressure tactics in the face of unresolved issues with the CSAT since 2023. How can we help? Well, you can file a complaint with the CSAT. So possible reasons. End up a follow-up in Ontario, excessive distance to obtain care in Quebec. Insufficient reimbursement for travel. Boy, that's an understatement. Each complaint strengthens our efforts.
So if I understand this correctly, you can only put the complaint in if you've experienced this, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. So there is a website, www.cissat.gov.qc.ca/formulaire de plainte. And I believe we're gonna have it on the bottom of the page because that's a pretty big website. Town of Temiskaming commitment, very firm. What are they doing? They will maintain the pressure until residents regain rapid, continuous, and appropriate access to care. Discussions are continuing in public health, the MSSS, the Ministry of Health and Social Services, our regional MNA, the Temiskaming RCM, and all necessary authorities until a satisfactory solution is reached. Wow, that was huge, but we understand what's going on. It's very, very important. Ontario citizens or Quebec, whatever. I mean, let's say something, people in Thornwise LD, an emergency, and you know your closest vicinity might be Temiskaming just to get you there. You know, it's kind of a reversal role. You guys can go out to Ontario, I agree, but depending on the circumstances too, like, you know, it could be in
Ontario, if we're picked up by an ambulance, they will not bring us to Temiskaming.
That's 100%
But
fact.
if I don't know, if I felt I needed stitches, yes, Temiskaming would definitely be my closest hospital. But I know from personal experience that I have to pay out of pocket. And that has been going on for many years.
Okay.
Many years. So it's not new for Ontario people to have to pay out of pocket when we come into Temiskaming. So we have just learned to bite the bullet and go into North Bay.
Yeah,
for all of our
and
issues.
I had a situation with the lady I take care of in Thorn. We don't need to say the names. I think you guys already know. I literally put her in my car and brought her to the Temiskaming Hospital where they kept her because she was not even going to make it, but she never had to pay anything.
Yeah.
They sent, we had to go back and forth to North Bay, x-rays, and then all of a sudden back out and they admitted her. So you're right. I've seen it. I've heard it. It's just our healthcare system needs major improvement, and I think everybody needs to. We all know the government cuts on the major areas: education and health.
Yeah.
The two serious areas that they shouldn't be cutting on.
Yeah. All right. As we continue on, we have more news from the town of Temiskaming. On the evening of August 28th, the meeting was held with the residents of Temiskaming-Kippawa area regarding the availability of medical services in Ontario. In the form of a citizens' assembly, Carolyn Roy, CEO, Dr. Francois Aumond, Medical and Professional Services Director, Nancy Maury, Director of Finance, Logistics and Procurement, Pascal Huard, Assistant to the Nursing Director for Temiskaming, and Sarah Charbonneau, Assistant to the PDH Communications and Public Affairs, participated in this meeting. The objective of the activity was to listen to citizens' concerns, answer their questions, and reassure the population of the commitment of the institution to provide them with care that meets their needs and their health conditions. Another objective was to explain the reasons why the CISSSAT de Abitibi-Temiskaming no longer is processing claim forms from Ontario physicians and no longer cover the differences in rates between the Quebec Health Insurance Plan, the RAMQ, and those defined by Ontario Health Insurance Plan, known as OHIP. The activity also provided the following clarifications: that urgent services still remain in Ontario at all times. The CISSSAT of Abitibi-Temiskaming is able to meet the needs of the entire population of Temiskaming-Kippawa while respecting established clinical priorities. And Ontario physicians can decide to maintain or discontinue providing medical care to Quebecers when these services are non-urgent. In the event that services are terminated by a physician in Ontario, a transfer to services offered in Abitibi-Temiskaming will be made. And then we have some words from the Mayor of Temiskaming, Alain Gauthier. He has expressed his deep dissatisfaction with the handling of the termination of agreements with Ontario physicians. Present at the public meeting held on the 28th, he spoke about a highly emotional issue that left his residents frustrated and worried. According to him, the CISSSAT never had a truly solidified justification for ending a 45-year-old practice. He believes that the directors would have shown courage in continuing the practice. The mayor has also highlighted the lack of concrete support from the government. Mr. Gauthier therefore made two specific requests: that the CISSSAT be placed under supervision and that Minister Dubé become directly involved. You want me to keep going?
Well, it's still all part of it.
Okay.
I thought you wanted a break, so you're doing fine.
Oh, good. Solidarity and action with citizen assistance available. With recent service disruptions affecting access to healthcare in Ontario, many citizens are having to deal with complex and daunting administrative procedures. Those feeling overwhelmed, a Temiskaming resident has volunteered her assistance to guide us through our requests and complaint forms. You can simply call City Hall Administration at 819-627-3273, extension 104. You can leave your contact information and it is going to be forwarded directly to the person so that they can offer your support. This generous gesture reflects the strength of our community. When one of us reaches out, the entire community moves forward together. We must stand together and stand united to defend our access to healthcare.
That was a big one.
It was.
That was huge. I said, she'll want a break. No, she's just going really, really fine. It is serious, folks. I mean, it's our healthcare system. It's everything, right? As we mentioned. Good job. Suicide prevention. September is Suicide Prevention Month. An opportunity, of course, to raise awareness, promote hope, and normalize seeking help. Suicide affects millions of people, even people that you would never think, the silent ones, they keep things in, they try to hide. I know some people going through this right now, and it's quite something. It's a mind thing. It plays on your mind, right? So this affects millions of people every year. Yet many struggle, as I mentioned, in silence. So whether you are facing challenges or supporting a friend or a loved one or seeking help, your voice always matters. you know, if you see signs, whatever, any way you can help them out. Sometimes people don't want to help. They have to help themselves too. That can make a difference. So this month is dedicated to recognizing the warning signs of suicide, encouraging open conversations about mental health, and providing referrals to proven treatments and resources. By uniting with strength, dignity, hope, and determination, we can make a difference and help save lives. It's true.
Another awareness campaign we have in September is Let's Walk Against Cancer. So if you walk 50 kilometers in 30 days and support life-saving cancer research at the same time, you can create a fundraiser and join the Strava Club for a challenge. Statistics raised this day are $313,154 with 3,270 participants.
Wow.
So for those of you who don't know what Strava Club is, it's actually an app that will sync to your watch or your cell phone and track your steps for you. And within the app, they have the challenge. So you don't have to do anything. Once you've connected the two of them, you know, you've basically done what you need to do.
Right.
But on top of this, they're asking you to also raise funds at the same time, so that they can fund innovative research that better detects, treats, and prevents cancer. Thanks to donations, people affected by cancer can also count on a national support network, providing them with reliable information, compassionate support for every step of their journey. The future of cancer is literally in our hands. So there's 3 easy steps for you to get going. 1, you create your fundraiser. 2, tell your loved ones about it, share your link online. Get started, get moving. So if you'd like more information on how you can start your fundraiser, you can contact the Canadian Cancer Society at 1-888-939-3333 or by email at connect@cancer.ca.
Thank you very much, girl. Lots of awareness going on, right? Child of Light artwork installed on Lake Otsiko. So the Child of Light monumental work by artist Karine Berthiam. Oh, okay. It's up on our screen, right? Okay, so it's up on our screen behind us. Was officially inaugurated on August 23rd, 2025 in Rouyn-Noranda. Made of bronze and glass and measuring 6 meters by 6 meters, it was transported by helicopter to be installed on the water in front of the Otsiko Lake Esplanade. Okay. The artwork, a gift from patrons, is a hybrid child figure that explores the connection between human and nature.
That's beautiful.
We said that at the same time.
We really did.
And we weren't even looking at each other.
I know.
Wow.
That's how in sync we are.
That's how totally in sync we are. Well, that one's a simple one. Question of the week, Catherine.
What are your thoughts on artificial intelligence?
AI, as everybody's calling
Yes,
them?
AI.
I don't like it.
No?
I find that, I kind of like how some pictures come alive and you could talk about. I do like it, maybe in a different aspect. If a child is missing and how it can, what it could look like in 10 years or I'll take it in that aspect for maybe helping to find a missing person. But I'm not sure I like it for other aspects. It's dangerous, I find.
It could be.
Yeah.
I use AI. One of my businesses, one of my 3 businesses, I use a lot of social media. And ChatGPT, it's a very simple AI tool. I use it a lot to help me tweak my social media posts, or it can create a plan for you for 30 days and you do the plan. So for me, AI definitely has its benefits.
I agree with you on that.
But there's also the flip side that I don't like. For example, I got a new phone midway through the summer. And every time I said in the car, I'll have to Google that when I get a chance. my phone would respond and say, I can do that for you. So thankfully I've figured out how to shut that off.
Good for you.
But that's the part of AI that really bothers me, is the fact that it's always listening. That's the part of AI that rubs me the wrong
That's
way.
where what I meant by
Yeah.
it can be dangerous.
Yes, agreed. So we do have some comments, not many, but Bertrand Gelena said it's like nuclear energy. The risk of using it could have many bad results. Stephanie says, I like a lot of AI like ChatGTP. I'm the same. It has its great purposes, but there's a lot. I'm going to let you translate the one from
What?
Bridget Lacouse. It's in French and it's long.
Well, okay. Keep reading the English ones. Oh, you're going to take a break. Okay. So Bridget Lacoste says, it can be used as a tool at work. Okay? Ça peut sauver grandement du temps pour certaines choses. It can save you time, depending on what on the items or
Yes.
how you're going to use it. But you must pay attention to not overuse it. Okay, verification, human essay, discipline pour vérifier les corriger. So, sorry, I'm translating. So, it's saying that certain informations, correcting errors, it's okay. It can help you with that. I've seen some people use it to write like full documentation on things. Which is okay, but if you can't use your own imagination and put it out there, it can help you maybe correct it. But then that's going to put you in a category where you're going to depend on that so much you'll forget how to write.
Yeah,
I'm
like
thinking.
I've used it. I've taken an email and said, "Can you make this more professional?" And it's made it more professional because I've written something in frustration and it has to be sent now. It's not something I can wait until tomorrow morning to send. I will
Okay.
write the frustrated version and put it in ChatGTP and have it make it more professional.
I agree with that. That's
Which
okay.
helps. Like, my message is still clear. It's just taken the ChatGTP is able to take the emotion out of my email. So, like
That's okay.
I haven't forgotten how to write. I've just I've used it to eliminate frustration and emotion from things that don't need emotion in them.
And the more we think about it, we know IT is evolving. We know computers are evolving. Software is evolving, and it's good, but it's judgmental too.
Absolutely.
You have to make sure you know what exactly you want to use it for, so that you don't put yourself in a dangerous situation.
Exactly.
That's where I wanted to. The rest is yours.
Thank you. Anne Berube says it could be very dangerous. And Pierre Senior Whistle said the world is going too high tech, and that is not a good thing. More and more people are getting hacked every day, bank accounts, Facebook. I say it should not exist, but they call it progress. I wish it was still like the 70s and 80s when life was so much easier and a lot safer.
It's true in many aspects of what he has to say. He's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for your comments on that. We appreciate it. We like putting out a thought of the week, or not a thought of the week, a question of the week. We had a lot of good feedback on it, and never feel like you're obliged to go out and put a comment. You want to put a comment, you just got to remember that we are going to read it here. If you don't want it being read, don't put it out there. Right?
Exactly.
That's pretty simple. We have a thought of the week, Miss Catherine.
We do.
Life's most, I love these. Life's most, start all over. Life's most difficult moments are not meant to break you, but to make you stronger and more resilient. You have already overcome so much in the past, proving your inner strength and courage. See challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery.
Yep.
Every difficult moment is a stepping stone to a better future. I believe that. You are capable of weathering any storm that comes your way. Have faith in your ability to overcome obstacles and emerge even stronger. Your journey is a testament to the courage and resilience. Keep moving forward with faith and hope.
Yep.
Every week, I change my signature on my email.
Yeah.
You probably know
Yeah.
that, eh? and I change the quote. But sometimes I like it so much, I'll leave it a second week.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of people make comments going, I read your email and everything, and I change the color on it.
Okay.
Only so it's not like as part of my email. I want it kind of to stand out, right?
Yeah.
And now I see people responding back on emails or carriers or whatever it may be, and they have quotes, and I thought, oh wow.
That's
and
cool.
one of the sales lady told me, she goes, Lisa, she said, that is so smart, and it's just bring out a positive instead of a negative. That's my reason. But I've been doing that for like 20 years. I've always put it there.
That's cool.
I don't know. It's just my thing. It's not everybody's thing, but it's my thing.
So we're going to start right from the beginning of the month so
Let's
that we
do
don't
it.
miss anyone. September 1st, we have Sissy Nigeri, Kelly Barrett, Lipin Amanda Jolly, and Paulette Eru.
September 2nd, we have Ryan Deschardes.
September 3rd, we had no one, but if you had a birthday, happy birthday.
Exactly.
September 4th was Michaela Rathwell and Nicole Dufresne.
September 5th, Bertrand Angelina and Amy Jean.
September 6th was Michelle Lefebvre-Mathieu King, Jean-Louis Soulard, and Diane Fleury.
September 7th, Francine Patry.
On the 8th, we have Gabrielle Charette, Pierre Leboeuf, Carol Heeman.
On the 9th, we have Priscilla DeRoche, Marianne Campagnana Gagne, and Ashley Levesque.
Yep. On September 10th, we had Tina Presso, Abby Down, and Eric Bizineau.
Boissignon.
I'm so sorry.
That's all good.
Happy birthday.
September the 11th, Annette King, Danny Gerard, and Brooke Kershing.
September 12th, Rose Chaput.
And unfortunately, it just happened to fall under my name.
It fell on her.
They put it blank, but September 13th is Catherine J. Rickard.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
September 14th is Carrie Cahoon Perrier.
September 15th is Ariel Lalonde, Jessica Marie.
And September 16th is Andre Raymond, Maria Calderon, and Kevin Riley.
And September 17th is Michelle Erldenson Goulet, Scarlett Belanger, Vanessa Rossignol, Farah Pitt, Melanie Menard, and Jamie Wilkins.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. But we'll say it on the 13th again.
I already got my presents, actually, so.
Okay.
My family can't keep presents to save their lives, so.
Do you want to go ahead with the bingo, or do you want me to? It doesn't matter. You go ahead, and I'll just maybe throw a comment in after. Fair enough?
So we had 4 winners on the bingo last Tuesday. So congratulations to Louise Collette, Billy McKenzie, Cassandra Etier, and Sonia McLaughlin. Each person won $250. Our next bingo is going to be September 23rd at 6:30 p.m. We want to thank our sponsor again to McGizzy Gas, where you can also purchase your cards. And you can buy them at the Lakeview, Stop 102, IGA, Crevier, Uniprix, Rose & Company, Dandy's, Esso, the Thorne Post Office, and with Madame Joyce Pigeon. And we want to thank our show sponsor, The Tree of Life, Carol Woods, mental health worker. Thank you.
So I just want to mention real quickly, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. It was our very first bingo. It should have been a success. It was a success in my opinion. We've asked numerous times, and when we go live again on a bingo, we'll ask again. Every single time that you call in and you let it ring, and your programmation of your phone, sometimes people forget to hang up. So we had a situation where somebody's phone didn't get hung up, and people were showing up at the door, and we were like, oh my goodness. So I think somebody realized, because we were live and we said a phone wasn't hung up, all of a sudden the phone started to ring. And then what we did with the people with their cards, in fairness to them, is whoever was phoning in, taking their info, and we made them take their cards and call back in, so that the proper protocol is to get them to call in on the phone. And we were waiting for them. We knew who they were.
Okay.
And we also allowed the 2-minute allocation time. So a first bingo being 1 and 2 minutes from there. And if someone calls in, then it starts all over, 2 minutes. We properly allocated the time. We did everything we possibly could in the right way. In my opinion, it went super well, except for that downfall. We'd so love you guys not to do that call in to program your phone. It would be nice if you did it even the day before, or early morning. I don't know.
What do you mean program in?
People, what they do is they dial their number on their phone, they
Okay.
let it ring, so that all they have to do is hit a redial. So like a lot of people still have maybe, let's say, landlines or a lot
Okay.
of, or on their cell phone. So they program it and they call it in, and then all they have to do is hit, as you and I both know, the redial instead of doing on the keypad 819-627-8118.
I understand.
So it was our first one. It was okay. It was a bad luck. We apologize 100%. And the best way for us to accommodate was to look at all the facts, everything that happened, and evaluate how we would distribute the funding back out in fairness to the people. So that was our best solution. But going forward, we really, at 6 o'clock, 5:30, whatever, I don't care if you start doing them real early, but at 6:15 to 6:30, it's starting to get really close for us to go live, and it could cause problems. But we're going to also do a test on that ourselves. We're going to call it in and make sure that our line is okay.
Your line is clear.
Is clear. So we apologize and thank you for our first bingo, and that's all I wanted to say.
And we can't wait for you to play with us on September 23rd.
Exactly. So on that note,
Have a great week, everyone.
it was nice seeing you.
Yes, it was
you
good to
look
see you.
so refreshed.
I
And
actually
relaxed.
have a tan this year. Not that you can tell because I am so pale, but I actually do have a tan.
Oh, yeah. Normally you do.
I
You
do have a
nice
tan,
color.
so.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun to be back. I know the girls are back too. They did the French.
did.
And feel free to let us know if there's something you want us to talk about.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
So on that note,
Have a great week.
have a great week.